We have a riot of a good time. We get to laughing, joking, teasing, and loving as a group. The group is young adult survivors of brain injury.
We're gonna go to a play, eating out, a movie, just things kids do. We really don't know what happened.
I know it was an unwitnessed fall.
He was outside a restaurant. He stepped outside to take a phone call. He was right outside the door.
I received a call from the emergency room saying that there'd been an accident and that he had suffered a severe head injury and that I should get there as soon as I could.
But I got this phone call from Randy, and he goes, Tam, sorry. There's been an accident. They're gonna operate on him, but we don't know if he's gonna make it. They're not hopeful, and they really weren't hopeful. Less than 5% chance, and I thought, from a fall?
The surgeon came after the surgery was complete and told us that we would know more in 72 hours. It wasn't until later I find out that that 72 hours was whether or not he would live.
He survived, and that's all they gave us. He would never regain full consciousness, and he would be a vegetative state, and you need to find an institution. We all went in a private room, and we prayed together.
There's no way to get around it. You know, you just got to survive it. And you knew there'd be a journey ahead.
I think the real mental toll for most families is that when somebody has a brain injury, they've lost a part of themselves.
We knew we were going to do everything possible to get Dane back, and I just knew he was going to come back. When the social worker from palliative care said there are other options, and Craig was one of them, and I called Craig. I called Air Flight, and I got on a plane with Dane at 8 that morning and arrived in Denver. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. Dr. Weintraub came, and he comes into the waiting room. He had a smile on his face, and he said, he went like this, he went, in 9 months you'll have the essence of your boy back.
Everyone who I saw in the physical therapy gym was always pushing people.
And it's the hands-on. They treat the family as much as they do the patient. The people were just phenomenal.
A lot of things had to go right to get him back to where he's at now. And I was just astonished with everything they did at Craig to work on one little thing at a time to get him back to where he is.
One day, he was just tracking us with his eyes, and then he just kind of knew. And Tammie knew first, but we all just kind of knew that he was in there.
Eyes up, chin up. Good, and down.
When
When the Bushlings first called the Brain Injury Association of Missouri, they were looking for answers like many families. They knew that they were going to need support beyond Craig Hospital, so they reached out and asked about what resources may be available in the community in the St. Louis area to help them adjust to life with brain injury.
These kids who are trying to rebuild their lives have different challenges and different expectations with their lives. We need people who are going through the same things we are at the same stage in life. And so we just decided, we saw what Craig had done, and we said, let's just start one kind of like that. We're gonna try this for young adults. We don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna meet in my living room. I'm just gonna be a facilitator. We're gonna get them together and see how it goes. And I said, okay guys, what do you want? We wanna have fun.
We just come and we revel in our similarities and our differences, and we understand each other. Because very few people understand what it's like living with a brain injury.
2, 3. All right.
This is where Brain Buddies really fills a niche. For young adults with brain injury, they're young adults. They want to have fun.
It's neat to see how they've changed. They're a lot more outgoing.
I've become some truly good friends out of this. And it helps knowing that you're not alone. It means everything to me to try and get my fellow man to understand that I'm injured, I'm down, but I'm not out.
There you go.
In time, with work, hard work, and determination, and grit, and iron grit,
Good, good.
I can make it so it's a distant memory.
Good. Ben.
I see him living on his own, chasing the same dreams he had before this happened. And he'll still be beating me at video games and cards and letting me know about it.
When I first heard that Tammie and Randy had started the Brain Buddies in St. Louis, I just knew that they were passing on all of their wonderful experience and support. They had an internal strength that they could share with others, and I think it's really amazing.
We are all kind of a family under the umbrella of traumatic brain injury, but the cliche, it takes a village, but I truly think it does. But with us, it all started with Craig.